It's a scorcher of an Australian summer and the critters are out. Join me on this episode of The Huntsman as I team up with my mates Michael and Habeeb. We'll be climbing, crawling and stalking fallow deer and foxes whose populations are booming, causing havoc for local farmers. It's pest control with a purpose and the reward? Delicious wild venison. I'll be whipping up one of my favourite recipes later. Plus, Michael's got a secret thermal weapon for managing pests you won't want to miss. There's no need to hold your breath. Let's get hunting. I hunt animals in the pursuit of life. Life lived and life taken. I believe it's through this dance with nature and the wild places that we truly live, connect and grow. I'm Chris Waters, the Huntsman, and these are my stories. We're here in sunny New South Wales again on another fun hunting adventure in the beautiful Australian summer heat. And given, if you've seen the last episode, I wasn't shooting too well, so I thought the first thing that we would do in this hunt is just put some rounds down at a target at 100 meters to make sure the rifle's shooting straight, because then I'll feel much better about what we're about to do, because hopefully tonight we're gonna get some deer. Nearly an 8, nearly an infinity.
I reckon you're hitting the artery on the heart right there.
Yeah.
The heart artery.
That's severing the artery.
Now, it's one thing to hit a bullseye when you're lying prone with the rest, but you're not always going to be in this position when you're hunting. When you're out in the wild, the terrain and the animals will dictate how you're going to shoot. A good hunter needs to be flexible and be able to shoot in a number of different positions. So, before we moved on, Michael walked me through some of the routines that he regularly uses to hone his skills. Some wisdom I think we can all learn from.
That's putting you through the pressure of sitting, kneeling, standing, and taking quick consecutive shots.
It's nerve-wracking. It's so nerve-wracking. They were good. I was happy with those though.
That was very good.
I was happy with those shots. Helps when you're not having to lift the rifle. For the first 2 shots, I was having to compensate. If you're having to like adjust your resting position and lift up and put force, you'll move. Because you're already, when it's stable, you've already got the wind, you've already got your own pulse and your own heartbeat, your own breathing, all that work against you. So if you're not dead on with not touching the rifle, just leaving it, don't even bother. I've just seen a fox. I'm gonna try and shoot him with the 223.
Just don't shoot my And now the wind's blowing right towards him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he is gone. Right.
There it is.
What's that?
He's forward shooting.
Yeah, it's just
Everyone sets up their rifle differently. In Michael's case with his 223, he doesn't use the safety, preferring an open bolt when not shooting. Now, unfortunately, I didn't know this and tried to engage the safety before taking my shot, which resulted in the rifle locking up and the fox getting away.
This is how we learn not to touch safety.
I said, is it a safety forward, a safety back? Michael was not happy about losing that fox. So we just rocked up to where we're hanging out for the next couple of days. I've got Michael and Habeeb with me. This is where we're sleeping, in this shearing shed. But we've just got this whole mass of wool right on the table that we're going to be using. So we figured we'd move it. Probably not even worth setting up a full swag, just taking the mattress out of it and sleeping on top. Easy.
Oh, yeah. Not just so naked.
Present for Michael. Got a present for you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, you reckon?
Merry Christmas.
What's this?
Oh!
Fantastic.
Look what I got.
Cream. Oh!
It just came in the mail yesterday.
Did it? There you go.
So I'm bringing it with me.
There you go.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
That's all right. Later that afternoon, we geared up for the first hunt of the trip. Now, I'm not a gambling man, but I must admit, the first hunt of any trip feels a lot like gambling. You never know what you're going to see, and I'll be the first to admit that that feeling is incredible. Is he done? Fallow. Probably like a fawn or a yearling. Just gonna make way up to the tree. Just wait. Don't move. She's alright. She's fine. She's sitting right in front of a dead cow. That's No, she smells. Oh, dang it. No, she's gone. Oh, that was so close. Now, it turns out Lady Luck was on our side. Later that afternoon, shortly after leaving camp, we found a strong herd of fallow deer feeding on the nearby hillside. But that's what you can expect sometimes when the feed is so good. The only problem is that the farmer wants that feed for his cattle, not the deer. A problem I'm happy to help address. Yeah, so they're still tucked away. We're hoping they're kind of just over here, but the sun's getting close to going over those pines, so we've got to move. Yeah, mental. And there's a couple of rooms.
We need to get close, don't we?
There's like literally a couple of meters. We'll see the rest of them.
So we gotta crawl from here. We have to actually crawl.
It was a bad decision to wear shorts.
Oh, it's 5 meters just to get the clearance from the grass. Would you reckon it's alright?
I reckon I should be fine.
Okay.
They're 200 meters though.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. You can take that.
We're gonna wait till the sun drops below these pines, because it's really hard to see with the rifle. We're looking straight into the sun. So we'll wait to see if a buck comes out, and the last minute we'll take a shot if we need to. Deer, and probably about 5 or 6 kangaroos. And yeah, I know I can feel. Oh crap. Desiree, we're gonna try and get closer. Okay. They're moving.
Oh, stop.
Oh, we spooked them.
Left. Oh, stop. Stop. Turn. Little one to the left.
Yeah, they're just not broadside.
That white one.
Turn. No.
Oh, it was the cattle that spooked us.
So we wanted to check this basin here to see if there was any bucks in there.
Yeah.
And because we couldn't see coverage over it, and we could see them across the face of the hill. And we thought, well, let's just push it 2 or 3 meters just to get coverage of that basin. But I think that we spooked a cow next to us, and then that spooked the deer, and then they just ran. So, yeah. Now, the good news is that all is not lost. I actually caught up with this same herd the next day in what turned out to be an epic stalk that had a crazy ending you'll definitely want to see, trust me. You can watch this exclusive video over at the Huntsman YouTube channel. Just look for the Season 2 playlist, which is where you'll find this bonus episode, as well as the rest of the videos from Season 2. Oh, that smells good. A V, Jesse.
Yep.
You traitor. Natural caffeine. This morning the plan is to head out to the fringe country and see what we can see. There's a beautiful kind of rolling section of pasture where the deer like to come out in multiple places through the fence, through the broken parts in the fence, and some of them just clear the fence because they don't even really care about the holes. We'll just see what we see. There's plenty of does around and spikers, so either way we'll get a deer for the freezer. Should be good. So I thought this morning I'd go with the trusty old pants rather than the shorts, because yesterday I was eaten alive by ants when we were sitting down, and also was scuffing my knees as we were crawling. So pants this morning for the win. Hopefully it gives me a better experience. So for all you new hunters out there in Australia, this is something that you see all the time. Sometimes confuses people. They think it's a snake. It's kind of a line in the sand, but what you're actually seeing is the tail of the kangaroo as it drops and it drags, whereas a snake will kind of make like an S slithering shape. Whereas this foot there. Yeah, there's his foot. So it's like and it can be like an interrupted line too, because they're hopping and the tail hits the ground and drags, and then hits the tail and drags. So yeah, there's a few things here. Some little deer, little fallow prints here. They're like a fawn, they're tiny. I wonder where they were. You want to shoot off that though?
No. Oh yeah.
Boom! Headshot.
No, it wasn't a headshot.
No?
Right in the middle of the body.
That's a big hair too.
They're big.
That's a monster hair.
It's as big as a fox.
That's crazy.
You'll see.
Yeah, big hair. Jeez.
Yeah, 2 of those would be your height.
Just be careful.
So there's a dark black fallow doe just at the log over here, 230 metres. Back behind these rocks, and then crawl forward, I think.
Alright, let's do that. Yeah.
She's just dug down again.
Yeah. Let's just get in closer. Come on. Let's get closer. Should be alright. Should be fine. Don't worry. Yeah, but it's turned now.
Right, you ready?
It's turned. It's not a shot. Just wait. Just wait.
Right, firing.
No.
It's broadside.
Yeah,
Firing. Hit.
What I find encouraging is that even though Michael and Habeeb have a strong focus on animal management and support the pest control industry, none of the deer they shoot go to waste. They carefully and meticulously process and bag every last scrap of meat to feed their families. This is a lesson that we can learn as Australians. Deer don't have to be a problem. In fact, they can easily become the solution to our growing food problem, if only our government understood them as a resource. So I'm not much of a chef, in fact I'm terrible at it, but one thing that I can cook quite well and I do really enjoy cooking is venison schnitzels. It's a super easy recipe that you can do, the whole family will love, my kids love it because it's meat and carbs. So what I thought we'd do is we'd do a little bit of a twist. We'd do like a venison schnitzel traditional rub, but then we'd also use these new Carnivore Collective rubs. We've got Outback here as well as venison. So we'll do a 50-50 split, half of each, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. Look at that, that looks great. Take it from the egg into the flour, from the flour into the crumb. Really get a lot of it in your crumb. Oh, look at that. You know when you have like that salt and vinegar crispy chicken? I'm thinking it might be like that, but I don't know. That's just what it smells like. Yeah. Habeeb,
Yeah, amazing.
how good is that? Yeah, go.
I'm gonna bite for it.
Plate it up, plate it up. Carbs on carbs. That, look at that.
That's a really, really good mix.
You can buy Carnivore Collective from the My Slice of Life website. I'll drop a link below if you're interested.
That's my slice of life right there.
That's a slice. That tastes unreal.
I got a confession, man.
Yeah,
That fox is eating me up.
I can tell.
We've got to get it. Fox can be a menace to his livestock.
Yeah.
You know, killing the lambs and stuff like that. It's not a pretty death for him. So
But it's not just the foxes as well, it's the deer. The deer are also affecting the farmer.
the deer affects the farmer. They damage the fencing. They'll obviously it costs a lot of money to do fencing.
Yeah.
So they'll put fence up. Deer damages it. As soon as you've got big holes, the livestock just start losing. It's a huge cost.
Yeah.
So when they're competing on grass,
Yeah.
especially sometimes it gets a bit dry, they're trying to feed their cattle. They don't want the deer eating all the grass.
Yeah.
So they get in big numbers.
Yeah.
We're not talking 1 or 2 deer. You know.
So you're talking, if we're talking like 300 deer is 300 cattle that aren't being fed on the grass.
Not an exact science, but it's close.
Yeah.
We'll be using this tonight. It's the spider bite. We call this the spider bite venom.
Nice.
That's the venom model. What it is a scanning device for your thermal, which you can scan while you're on the car. Yeah, have a play with that.
Nice. And a laser as well.
The laser is a pointer to tell you where your thermal is pointing.
Yeah.
The thermal is streaming an image into the car where you've got a screen,
Yeah.
and it is telling you what you're pointing at. There's an auto scan button, click that, and you can just scan slowly. You can select the speeds as well.
So essentially you're replacing the mate that you have who's holding
Yeah.
the thermal.
You might probably call it spider mate then.
Yeah, spider mate. That is so cool. So why would I get this? What's the advantage in having this?
Well, when it comes to reducing numbers of pests, we've got to try and make it as easy as possible. The rack and rest is going to hold your rifle for you while we're driving around. While we're actually scanning, once we've spotted the animal, we'll position the car for you. The rifle will be ready, and all you got to do is aim the rifle with the red torch that we've got on it at the animal, because you'll know where it is. The laser will be telling you where it is.
Where it is, yeah.
And you'll be able to point at the laser and shoot the animal very quickly.
That's unreal.
Without disturbing anything else.
That's so good.
The magnetic feet just magnetize to the roof.
Nice.
Try to put it on the most level position.
Yep.
So that your camera can rotate on a level position. What do you think?
It's a rabbit.
No, it's a predator.
Is it a little cat or a little fox?
Give me a second, I'll just zoom a little bit. No, I won't. Yeah. Got it. Just gone down to ground. That's pretty crazy. So I reckon we saw this fox on the first day. This is the one that we saw when we were sighting the rifle, and then yeah, tonight we finally got him.
We caught up with him.
You said we would as well, and we have.
Fine, it doesn't go off.
Yep. Hold on.
Back up, Habeeb. Okay, go straight. Over to that hill. Alright, go. Give me a shot.
Trying, I can only go so far.
Okay. Make sure that's enough. Get him on camera. Get him on, or got him?
Shoot.
No.
Get.
There you got him. Still he's on order. Yeah.
You ready? Good job.
Stop.
No. Good.
Just probably hit the plastic here.
They're coming towards us, they're running. They're in the cover. Off the hill. Getting to the tree.
Oh yeah, back up.
Gone.
Oh, we got it. Over here, and then I'll have to shoot down.
cabinet to see where it's going. So you got a hill here.
Follow the laser. You got it, Chris? Yeah, there it is.
It's a long way away.
Going up the hill.
Too bad, yeah, I can't see it there.
It's still
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's 150 meters now.
yeah, got it. Yeah, broadside perfect. Good. This is so much fun. I'm just looking at Habeeb and Michael now move through the bushes. They've actually just found the deer that we've shot. How cool is that? It just goes to show you how effective this technology is. And it's actually a lot of fun as well to both be the shooter on the rack, but also the person controlling the thermal. You can see them actually dragging it back right now. I'll record that. That's so cool. I think though, the most fun thing about this trip has been hanging out with Michael and Habeeb. Honestly, there's no compromise for community, and we're both members of the Australian Hunters Club. I'm a member of the Australian Hunters Club. We want to invite you personally to join the Australian Hunters Club, australianhunters.com.au. It doesn't matter if you're a new hunter or you're a veteran hunter, there's a lot to get out of the club. You can go on the draw to win professionally guided hunts every single month. You can get discounts, eagle eye discounts on this technology and a whole bunch of other cool things. But most importantly, to connect with other hunters and go out hunting like this. It's been a lot of fun and I've had a blast. Finally, don't forget to check out that bonus stalking video from this trip, which you can find exclusively over at the Huntsman YouTube channel. Now, I didn't mention it before, but we actually had a pretty epic drone crash while filming this trip, which resulted in me running up a mountain like a madman after last light in a desperate search to find the drone. And we also documented that in a separate video, also available on the Huntsman YouTube channel if you're interested. Otherwise, till next time, I hope you can get out hunting yourself.
This is adolescent.